Hey friends, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are going to look at the Huda Icy Nude palette. This is supposed to be her last release of a larger palette ever, which makes me sad because I really like Huda's palettes a lot. But we're going to get into that. And then I also picked up the blush filter from the Icy Nude collection, and I got shade Latte. So this is what we're gonna look at today. We're gonna do a review and do a look, and yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then keep on watching. Okay, friends, you know I always like to give you the information on what we're going to be looking at, what we're going to be reviewing. So this is the Icy Nude Eyeshadow Palette. This is by Huda Beauty. The highlights are pressed powder formula, cruelty-free, shimmer finish, high shine finish, and metallic finish. It says it's an eye palette with 18 shades of ultra pigmented shades and innovative textures for fiercely confident looks. Be an icy baddie and jump on the icy eyes trend. I didn't know that was a trend, but with Huda Beauty's Icy Nude Eyeshadow Palette. The Icy Nude collection is an unapologetically icy vibe that hides the fiery confidence within. It features one duochrome metallic, a shimmery formula for a supercharged multi-chromatic glow, one biodegradable glitter, a plant-based glitter for instant sparkle, two trio chrome formulas with luxurious crushed flakes for serious shimmer, three foil shimmers softly blended with fine pearls for a foil effect, and 11 velvety mattes powerfully pigmented and velvety soft for a seamless suede finish. Okay, well, that sounds really good. So let's get into it. This is the outer packaging of the box. It's very simple. We now know that the Pantone shade is going to be, I think it's like a mocha color. So I think Huda was maybe tuned into what that color of the year was going to be, because she definitely gave us those types of shades, in my opinion. So here's how the palette is looking. It's beautiful as usual. And so let's just get into doing an eye look, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm going to start by dipping into, sorry guys, when you can't see, you can't see. I'm gonna go in with this shade High Life, and that's how that's looking. And I'm going to put that all over. Well, I'm actually just going to blend it into my crease. And I have Huda's Easy Blur foundation on, which is a newer foundation for her brand. And I also have her lip products on. And I always list those down below for you if you're interested in any of these other products that I have on my face. I put the name of the shades along with the products down in my description box. Okay, so then I think we'll just kind of deepen this up. And we're going to go in with this shade right here. Let me see if I... Unapologetic. Little bit of kick up in the pan, but nothing too terrible. So as usual, her mattes are really pigmented. Okay, that's how we're looking so far. I'm going to go back in with my Refer 15 And I am going to just take a lighter shade right here, and I'm going to use that one to just kind of like blend out the harsh lines. Okay, and then there's a couple of glitters in here. That's one of them. It almost feels like wet to the touch. And then here's another one. So that one to me looks a little more pink. And then there's this shade, which I think is, it kind of shifts a little bit. And then we have this shade right here. So I think what I want to do is I want to go in with one of these glitters, and I'm going to put some glitter glue on. I'm going to use the NYX glitter glue to do that. Tap in. I wouldn't recommend that you use these glitters without a glitter glue, because when I was swatching them, I had a little bit of fallout. Even though they're like they feel sort of wet to the touch and tacky. It's just something that I would be careful with. That's really nice. That really gives that icy nude look. Yeah, the glitter glue, I use the NYX. It works really well. Yeah, that's definitely given an icy look. Okay, so blended. See that? And I'm also going to go into the crease with that first shade. Okay, then I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to go in with this shade, which is She Rich. I wish I was rich. And then I'm going to go in with that same shade, that same She Rich. And I'm just going to go under, below the lash line here. Okay, here's how we're looking so far. I'm going to take these tapes off, which I think that was really helpful. And I'm going to go in with a concealer. I'm going to use the Fenty concealer because I don't have Huda's concealer. Concealer is on, and I'm going to go in with Huda's One Coat Wow mascara. Mascara is on. Now we're going to try the blush filter. Let me get you some information on that. It's a lightweight liquid blush with buildable pigments and finely milled micro pearls for a soft focus, high impact glow. The finish is radiant. Okay, so I've got one of her other blushes from when she first released in this shade here. This is Strawberry Cream. So it looks like on the Sephora website that this is an extension, maybe. Well, no, it says blush filter here, and this one doesn't say that. But anyway, they're all together on the website, so I assume they're the same product. Okay, so I am going to go in with just a couple of, these tend to be very pigmented, and this is the first time I'm trying this myself, so. Okay, let's see how that goes. Very pretty. Yeah, I could see the radiance, definitely. It kind of reminds me of a bronzer, like with a blush, like almost like they're combined. And I think this is a good shade for my skin tone. So if you have the same complexion as me, let's put a little bit more on and see how it builds up. I think it's a good shade. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to use another Huda product. This is an older product for her, but it's basically got like these 4 shades, and you can see this one I really like. That's the one I tend to favor. So let me just grab my Refer fan brush. And just get that on. I really like this little palette a lot. Oh, that's nice. I like this palette because it gives you can actually see the highlight, but it's not too much, but it's not too little either. So I really think it's like the perfect amount of highlight. I don't know if she still sells these. I think she does, but I don't think they're at Sephora anymore. Okay. So let's powder and then we'll wrap it up. Huda powder. This is Baby Bake, loose baking and setting powder. So I think this is like her easy bake. And I got a small one in the peach pie because I didn't know how it would be with my complexion, but it actually works. And I just need to get this off of my hand. I was about to pour it out on the back of my hand so I can pick it up. Okay. So that's how it's looking, the peach pie. So it works pretty good. It works for my skin tone. I haven't had any issues with it. So I usually so there it is, like blended in a little bit. I usually pour that on the back of my hand and then I pick up a little bit and then tap it in. See, I'm not as glowy as I was, or shiny. So I like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to take these little ears off and we'll talk about this. Okay, my friends, here's the final look. I think this is really, really pretty. I'm really glad that I picked up this palette. I actually got it during the Sephora sale, like the Rouge sale. So I'm glad I was able to finally review this for you. I know that Sephora is doing a sale as we speak. I think it ends tonight. So I'm going to try to get this video up. So if you're interested in this palette or the blush filter, you can at least save 20% because that's for anybody. They also have 30% off of the Sephora collection, but the 20% is a one-time use. You can't use it over and over like you would if it was a Rouge sale. But if this is something that you're interested in, you do have some time to make that last minute decision and get some extra money off. So I think this is a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palette. I think it's, even for mature gals, I think you could still pull this off. I wanted to show off the iciness of the palette, but there's a lot of, there's a lot of like subdued shadows in here, if you will. It's more of a cooler tone. But if you don't want to go super icy with this, you don't have to, because there's shimmers in here too. And I really like these products. I mean, I've really enjoyed using this one, and now I think I'm really going to like this one too. I think it goes perfectly well with the palette. So I would highly recommend the blush filter as well. And then, like I said, I'm wearing her Easy Blur. I used her Easy Blur primer and her Easy Blur foundation. I have a dedicated review to these products in my foundation playlist if you want to go back and watch those. I also used on my lips, I used her lip contour, and this is in the shade Warm Brown. And then on my lips, I used I used the Faux Filter in Bombshell. Now, I do know that she has a darker version of this filter if you have deeper skin tone, and she came out with some shimmers, like 3 shades in the Faux Filter, but I didn't pick those up. Not that I won't. I probably will pick them up at some point, but I have a couple. I have 3 or 4 of these. One is a clear one, but I really like these a lot. And so in the future, I'll probably pick that up. But I had one of the blush filters, and I think this goes really well with this look. So, so that's another release that she did with the Icy Nude and the blush filter. So that is the end of this review, my friends. I hope you found it helpful. And if you're not already following me, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you in fact liked it. And yeah, my aim is always to help you out and help you make decisions. And I hope I've done that with this video today. There's more to come, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.